All right, we're here today to talk about my new Tesla solar installation. I'm super excited about it. They did a great job installing it a couple weeks ago. I've passed inspection, permitting, all that stuff. The last thing I'm waiting is for Excel Energy to do what's called permission to operate, or PTO, and then I can convert photons into electrons, power my house, save the world, kumbaya, blah blah blah. Today we're talking specifically about the Tesla solar inverter and a little bit of a weatherproofing type issue. So one thing you may notice is this is located slightly offset from the house. Normally they are against the house, which provides a little more protection from the elements. The reason I did not do that was because that wall is west facing, so it would get hot, you'd get a lot of sun. Whereas there, mounted against concrete, pretty cool, north facing, stays in the shadow all day long. The hope is that improves the longevity and reliability of the inverter itself. So, but one thing I was concerned about is this thing is outdoor rated, but it is not quite 100% waterproof, watertight. So as rain comes down, it can pool up here, and then even though there's some seal around the inside here, there'll be a few drops that show up in the inside. Probably would not be an issue, but I wanted to play it safe, so I decided to put together this little Rube Goldberg contraption right here to prevent the rain from coming down. So let's take a look and see how we did. Okay, open this puppy up, and that is bone dry. I think it's a success, especially since we've had probably almost an inch of rain today. I think the design's really good. All the electronics are down here. The one issue is the fan compartment. It's got a slope. There is a radiator up here, and so if that ever leaked, that would stay isolated to the fan compartment, not into the electronics, which is, again, smart design. You would pool down here. I probably would have put a weep hole to let that come out, but overall really good. One thing I'll point out, the reason this goes across the top and the slopes down here is you can see the fan. The fan pulls from the back side of this, okay, and then what it does, it exhausts out the side. Our wind comes from the west, and so I didn't want any water coming down here. The biggest challenge in this whole project was this concrete wall's got rebar all over the frickin' place. So that's why you see a couple extra holes right there. I would start to drill, hit a piece of metal, had to drill a new hole. So bottom line though, this is pretty stable. We'll close this puppy up. There's a little bit of caulk in here to minimize any leakage. Even the stuff that gets through is on the back side. So overall, I think this is pretty good. And MacGyver'd be proud.